Oxeye Daisy, that flower that's member of the Chrysanthemum family, it's found across North America, but where I live in Vancouver, the West Coast, it grows in a lot of people's gardens and on the sides of roads and fields and stuff, and it's an incredible plant that we can use the total top light aerial parts, so the stems and the leaves and the flower. Yeah, I would harvest it as soon as it's flowering, and what you would do is you'd make a powder with it, and you could crush that powder up and put it in the freezer. It's got the essential oils of chrysanthemum, verbenone, pyrethrines, and polyacetylenes. So these essential oils are really good as an insecticide, an antiseptic, antifungal. You can use it as a powder for your scalp or your skin if you have some kind of fungus. It decreases secretions when you take it internally, so it dries and disinfects like bacterial, maybe mucous membrane infections such as bronchitis that you might have. This is a good one, right? You can drink it as a tea. It's best not to drink it when it's really hot. You want to drink it when it's warm. And again, the aromatic plants that have essential oils, those ones we don't want to burn them. Any flower petal you don't want to burn unless it's a berry, a root, or a stem, okay? So when you pour boiling water over it, you want to make sure it's good to touch. And then you cap it. You always put a lid on top of the aromatics and infuse them for 20 minutes. And then drink it up, because those aromatic essential oils, you want them in your lungs. You want to have that aromatics go diffuse through in your bloodstream. Yeah, so the other uses, we're talking about bronchitis, drying up like mucousy secretions that are very copious and watery. Someone's having a fight. They're not fighting, they're just verbally yelling, and I can't be a part of that because there's enough people that they can interfere, hopefully, and create some peacekeepers. We need each other, right? Okay. So let's see. So like feverfew is used for inflamed membranes within like allergy or like those inflamed membranes in our mucous membranes. This is one that can work like that to help calm that inflammation. Again, because it's drying up excessive secretions like copious wet mucousy things, this can be used for people who are over sweating. And really important is when females are having a vaginal discharge that is out of balance with their natural microfloral biodome. This can help dry up those discharges too. So again, mucous membranes, your gut, your lungs, your vagina, your nose, right? This kind of stuff. It's being used for acidic urine. Oh God, acidic urine, right? So, hemostatics. This is also a hemostatic for like bleeding membranes. So that means it stops excessive bleeding too, not just like the fluid discharge, but the blood discharge. So if you're like bleeding out and someone's wound is not stopping, you can put this dry powder of the Oxeye Daisy on the skin, or you can take it internally as well, right? So that would be like gastritis, or someone's stomach is like bleeding, right? So this is incredible. The Oxeye Daisy, I'm gonna send you pictures so you know what I'm talking about. Again, it's an antibacterial. It can cleanse the body. It can cleanse the body topically as it's an antiseptic. And then again, going into those membranes with your lungs, and a douche, a vaginal douche, because it's antibacterial. Proteins can bind to the proteins in the vagina. yeah, and it's an incredible repellent for fleas. It's part of like the chamomile family. And that's a little breakdown on the local plant that's happening all over here in other parts. This is BC. If I can see where I am, it's the mountains back there.